Hey guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. You're gonna notice that a lot of the content that we put out is focused on sales and marketing and scaling and building a business that doesn't rely on you. I make courseware, training, and resources to help you, business owners, execute at the highest level. I wanted to take a quick moment to talk about something that just doesn't get said enough, the reality of running a business, because let's be honest, entrepreneurship gets sold as this dream life. Work on your own terms, be your own boss, make unlimited amounts of money. But what they don't tell you is the war that you're signing up for. They don't tell you about the sleepless nights. They don't tell you about the people who you trust, and then those folks turn out to have different visions than you. They don't tell you about the employees who work from home. They're clocking in, but they're rarely showing up. They don't tell you about the ones who come in and they cause chaos and they disrupt the culture, and then they quit. And they leave you picking up the pieces. Guys, this isn't just about business. This is psychological warfare. And the question is, are you built for it? Because the moment that you sign up to be a CEO, an entrepreneur, a leader, you sign up for the pain that comes with it. Now, you can have the best ideas in the world, but if the people around you don't see it, they don't believe in it, they don't want it as bad as you do, they're just gonna slow you down. They're gonna tell you this isn't the right way. They're gonna say, I think we should do this differently. And at some point, you have to ask yourself, who owns this vision? Me or them? Because if you let too many voices dictate where your company is going, you don't really have a vision. You have a committee. And committees don't build empires, leaders do. Now, remote work is something that's here to stay. But here's the problem. Culture is built in the hard moments, those random conversations, the energy of people in a room together moving towards this shared goal. When people are working from home, they might be on Slack, they might be, responding to emails, but are they aligned? Are they truly a part of the mission, or are they just looking to collect a paycheck? You can't build relentless execution when your people are watching Netflix between Zoom calls. That's why leadership isn't optional. You have to make them feel so connected to the vision that they don't just show up. They want to be a part of something bigger. Now, what do you do when someone is brilliant at their job, but they're toxic to the culture? It's a hard truth that most business owners don't talk about. Let's say you have an employee who produces and they bring in sales. They get results, but they also undermine your leadership. They create drama. They disrupt the flow of the team. And then you tolerate it because you're making money. But here's the reality. I think the second you let performance outweigh culture, you send a message to the entire company. We care more about results than who we are. And that's when the good people start leaving. That's when your best employees, they start resenting you because they're watching you sacrifice values for numbers. So the real question is, what do you want to be as a leader? Because the people who build legendary companies are the ones who say, I don't care how much revenue you bring in. If you poison this culture, you don't belong here. Now, let me ask you something. Are you a business owner? Now, if you are, let me ask you another question. Do you ever feel like you're doing this alone? Because no one tells you that entrepreneurship is one of the loneliest paths that you can walk. If networking is something you know you need to do, but you struggle to find the right entrepreneurs to connect with, then consider joining the fraternity. This isn't some group where people just sit around talking about business. This is a high-level network of entrepreneurs who are actually scaling, who are actually executing, and who are actually moving. Now, if you think surrounding yourself with winners will help you level up, then maybe this is the place for you. But then if you're not sure, then ask yourself, who are you currently surrounding yourself with? Because if you're not in a room with people who challenge you, people who push you and force you to think bigger, then you're probably in the wrong room. All right, guys, final thought here. Who are you becoming? This is the real question. Are you willing to suffer for what you want? Because make no mistake, success is suffering. You're gonna lose friends. You're gonna be misunderstood. You're gonna face challenges that make you question yourself. And if you're not willing to embrace that, you're never gonna build anything great. Now, what if you are? If you're willing to walk through fire and come out sharper and stronger and unstoppable, then no setback, no employee drama, no leadership challenge will ever stop you, because you'll know exactly who you are. And that is the greatest power that you can have in business, in leadership, and in life. That's all for today. We'll see you next time. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Your goals might feel out of reach right now, but they don't have to be. That's why Brad and I built the fraternity. It's a private community of entrepreneurs who are working together to achieve more. We want to push harder and get results faster. You're not meant to do this alone. Click the link in the description. Let's reach those goals together. See you on the inside.